Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with another Guild Wars video. For this video, we're playing with the Guardian. This is going to be a trap shout or shout trap build. So this is going to be using the dragonhunter elite specialization, which I believe comes with the Heart of Thorns expansion. So hopefully you guys are excited to see this build. It unique, but hopefully it works well. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with that bell to be notified when I do videos. I try my best to do daily videos, a lot of Guild Wars, but a lot of other games that I enjoy playing, and try to share the experience and gameplay with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So for this video, like I said, we're going to play the Guardian, and as usual, we'll start with the traits. So we'll start with our honor. So we have vigorous precision, gain vigor when you critically strike. Protector's restoration, cast lesser symbol of protection when you use a healing skill, which is going to create a symbol that gives protection to you and your allies. We have selfless daring at the end of your dodge will heal nearby allies. Empowering might, grant might to nearby allies when you critically strike foe. Purity of body, a virtue skill to also grant passive also regenerates endurance. And Pure Voice. Shout skills gain reduced recharge and convert conditions to boons on allies. For Radiance, we have Justice is Blind. Gain a light aura and blinded by foes and you activate Virtue Skill 1. Inner Fire. Gain Fear when you strike a foe that has burning stacks over the threshold. Renewed Justice. Virtue Skill 1 is renewed when you kill a foe. Radiance Fire. Gain Zealot's Flame you quickly hit an enemy. Burning Inflict has increased duration and your torch skills gain reduced recharge. Radiant Power attacks against burning foes have increased chance to critically strike, and we get extra crit damage with Ferocity, and then Amplified Wrath. Burning Inflict deals increased damage. Burning Duration applied by the passive effect of Virtue Skill 1 is increased. And for the Dragonhunter, we get access to the traps and the new virtues. So we have a Virtue that hurls a spear. We can pull them to us, or they receive conditions. The wings allow us to leap to an area and heal, and then the shield grants us an area of blocking attacks. For Piercing Light, it's going to be traps gain reduced recharge and slow enemies. Defender's Dogma. Blocking attack causes Justice to reach its maximum charge and reduces the cooldown of Spear Justice by a second. Zealot's Aggression, deal increased strike damage to crippled foes. Justice passive effect inflict cripples enemies. Pure Sight, deal bonus strike damage based on your distance to the enemy. And Big Game Hunter. Strike an enemy tethered by your Spear of Justice, inflicts vulnerability, increases strike damage dealt, tether duration is increased. So we get almost a 25% damage increase, because I believe this cripples every second now. So I think, or maybe it's just the 1 second, but we get a decent 15% extra damage when tethered by the Spear. So we got those. For skills, we have Receive the Light, so heal yourself and allies in a cone in front of you. Test of Faith, lay a trap that creates a ring of weapons that punish enemies that attempt to cross their threshold. Percussion of Blades, set a trap that whirls around and damages enemies when activated. Hold the line, grant protection and regeneration to allies. And then Feel My Wrath, grant fury and quickness to your allies. The duration of the quickness you grant yourself is doubled. And then for the Longbow, we have the Puncture Shot. So if it fires, hits a second enemy, all enemies are crippled. And this is going to pierce. True Shot, charge of energy, create a powerful attack that pierces through enemies. Deflecting Shot, fire missile that knocks back enemies and blocks attacks. Symbol of Energy, fire a slow arcing arrow that explodes on impact to burn targets and sear a symbol of energy into the ground. And Hunter's Ward, form your arrows into a barrier and deal damage at the location. For the sword and the torch, for the sword you have just a chain that hits enemies, and the last it can hit multiple enemies. Second one, symbol Blades. Teleport to your target and blind nearby foes. Create a symbol at your feet that damages nearby enemies and benefits allies. And then we have Zealot's Defense. Block range attacks while casting magical projectiles. For the torch, we have Zealot's Flame. Set yourself alight, periodically burning up to 3 nearby allies. The final pulse applies additional burning. Or we can throw the Zealot's Flame to damage the target foe. And then we have Cleansing Flame. Breathe magical flames that damage foes and cure conditions and allies. Inflict burning on the final attack. So those are everything. The only thing I need to check is our stuff here. So we got the Carrying Amulet for power, vitality, condition damage. I might change this up. I know I want this to be boons, but I think I'm going to change this to Balthazar because extra health is good. And having extra burn duration is good, I think. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So hopefully we'll get extra, a little bit extra burn damage, which is nice. So condition damage, burning duration, extra health, and burn duration. For the sword and scepter, we have enhancement. That's not what I want. We'll go courage. Sorry. Courage for might on hit and smoldering for increased burning duration. And then for the Longbow, same one, smoldering, burning duration, and sigil of courage is going to grant might on a hit for 10 seconds. So that's everything for this build. So the idea is kind of almost deal damage really quickly with a good amount of damage, not condition, more a mix of the two. The Longbow's obviously going to be a ranged weapon. We have the different skills. The supplies burning. The torch is also burning. But the traps are going to be the big damage dealers, along with the Feel My Wrath. It's 3 seconds of extra quickness, which, especially for your allies, definitely is going to help how much damage we do. So. That's a lot of burning. Hopefully this works decently well. My last build didn't work as well as I'm hoping the ranger one was it the ranger? Yeah, it was the ranger one. I was hoping that was gonna work better, but it did not. So hopefully this one works maybe a little bit better. Ooh, Coliseum. I don't mind any of these maps, actually. I think we should end Forest. Okay, that's okay. Alright. Let's do this. So, hopefully this works well. It's it's a support-ish build. With a couple area of effects to help allies, but also it's trying to focus on damage and condition damage as well. I think the last build I did for the Guardian was all about support, so that was a lot of support skills, area of effects to help our allies, or help allies, win fights. Wee. So. Alright. We'll see how this goes. I hope this goes well. We'll see. Alright. The damage is going to be from the burning, from the torch, and then the longbow, but the traps is going to be a huge thing. So. Alright. That was really loud. I apologize. I'm tired. Alrighty. Really? I gotta get back up there. Struggling. Get up. Nice. Oh boy. Why is my skill not working? I'm dead. Shoot. It felt like we were doing decent. It felt like it's so far it's working good.
The artifacts have reached maximum power. You've captured Lion. Red team has obtained an artifact. You've captured Dragon. You've lost Dragon. You've captured the field. You've lost Lion.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
You've captured Lion.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Shoot.
lost the field.
I was gonna try and teleport. That didn't work apparently.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Trying to see if anyone's gonna sneak up.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've lost dragon.
I don't have enough energy.
Ah. Come on. Thank you.
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
Come on. Shoot, we then get up. What?
You've captured the field.
Oh, come on.
You've captured dragon.
Thank you.
Lost lion. Coliseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Come on. Stay up.
Your seeds are sure. The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Oh, jeez. Yikes.
The field. You've captured lion. Red team has obtained an artifact.
Let's go up the damage. Do all the wonders. Oh, come on. I thought I had my, Oh, they didn't even take the... Didn't let it get swung. That's unfortunate. Alright. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. I didn't get to do anything. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I got top kills. No, I'm back into silver. Alright. I got top kills, which is good. I think if I can get them, the one issue I don't have is the trap that really makes the traps dangerous is the dragon mob because they're stuck within the traps. Like with these guys, they can get out and escape. But if you have the dragon mob trap, they keep them there. So basically the traps constantly hit. Where these two, they hit if anybody. It's good for like point stuff, but like when you're trying to like pull somebody with the spear justice, the dragon maw trap's like a must just because it keeps them on point on the in the spot where you can have the other traps deal all the damage. So that was one thing that would be a different thing I could try. But I feel like the damage was good. We had good damage. Surviving was a different issue. But I felt like we had decent damage with the traps and then the different weapons and stuff. So yeah, I almost feel like this Feel My Wrath. It's good. But I feel like the Dragon Maw trap would be better, I feel like. But like I said, I feel like the damage is decently good. Alright. Well. No, I think the damage is good. I think it's just trying to survive and stay up and not having the Dragon Maw trap. I think are like the two hinders to this build, I think. I really think that's the big thing. Is just the traps work, but not enough to consistently finish somebody with all that fun stuff. So I think that's one thing would be in a different build would be that. So, but I mean, if I win, hopefully I get back up to gold, which would be nice. But it's just this is more to show you guys how the build and all that fun stuff works. So there's a guy in legendary. That's insane. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. Trying to find a game here as well. So we'll requeue the but no, I think like I said, having the extra traps, extra burning stuff is always a good thing I think to have. The shouts curing conditions is or converting a condition to a boon is good. Extra might for my allies is nice. The protection. But then you also got the trap enhancements and the damage increases. So let me see here quick. So I think the trap, I think it constantly applies cripple. So that's almost like a 25% increase in damage or something like that. yeah. I said just a couple things I'd change for the next time, and I definitely should do some different things. Sure. Woo! I did it. I know what I did. I need to do these at some point. Alright. No, I definitely think I should make a PvE character and just show you guys kind of... Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know, but it'd be kind of fun to just do a PvE character again since it's been a while. And just to go through it again of finding the hero points instead of everything given to you in PvP. Because some of the characters I have, they're level, like... You can do this at level after you complete the main, like, intro to the storyline. You can do this and be just fine. Like, the stats are all normalized between the classes. And everything, stat-wise, comes from this stuff and traits. The weapons and all that stuff are normalized. So, there is no advantage to be level 80 or level 2 in this game. That's why some of my characters aren't all the way level 80s, because I don't need them to be level 80 for PvP. So, and then I got a lot of World v World stuff too, so that might be something I want to work into as well. World v World is not my strong suit, and the problem with World v World, I'm not saying it's a problem, it's just something I'd have to get used to, is it's like PvE in a sense, but the stats, they depend on what gear you have. So if you don't know how to get that gear, or you struggle to find like the better versions of that gear, it can be hard. It's not hard to find gear with the stats. I mean, I think Karma's like a good way to get all that stat stuff. So, and I'm sure you can buy it and craft it and all that stuff too. Because I think, but it's hard to know. And that's the thing, you have to constantly change your stats and all that stuff too. So it'd be one thing would be maybe me said doing a character PvE extra character slot, and then I just change the class and I do storyline or something like that, or figure out World v World. So if you guys want to see that, I know you guys got a lot of comments on that of World v World at least. So I will try and do that at some point. If anything, I probably do my ranger because I think he's my most thought out character, and I think he's got all the trait lines. Because you have to go into the different world maps and find the hero points for these things. Because these you find in the main world, and then these you find in the expansion worlds. So that'll be one thing. It'd be going through and finding them, because not all my characters have them. Again, that's why I like PvP, especially why I show you guys in World v PV the new builds was PvPs, because you have access to them all. You might with, I think actually you do with PvE, but it's kind of cool to see how they compare up for with the current game builds and stuff right now too. So that'd be one thing.
The match
So,
starts soon.
all right, here we go to game 2. Game 1 was okay. It was decent. I hope game 2 will be better here.
I feel good.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. An enemy ship is pulling into the harbor. It's the Capricorn.
Oh man, I timed that terribly.
You've lost the dock. The bazaar is yours.
Oh wait, okay. I didn't realize I was the only one down here. Okay, I thought my team was all down there. Apparently they were not down there. Try and hurry up on the respawn here.
took the archway.
Are you kidding me? I missed. Oh, that sounds about right.
They've taken the bazaar from you.
Oh my gosh. No, you're gonna. Ah. Oh my gosh. Come on. Thank you.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Oh my gosh.
Cannons loaded. Ring the bell to signal them to fire.
Come on. Yes.
Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
Oh gosh. We were winning. I did not even do that much damage. That's unfortunate.
They took the archway.
Fortunately, my games are gonna go good. No, of course. Really? Exactly like I said, the dragon maw trap is just nuts. And of course, that's what you do with the dragon hunter. You just place a bunch of traps, and that's how it works. You just place a bunch of traps, which works. But the guardian, a lot of the classes have some way to block it. The ranger's actually kind of one of the more fun ones. You send the pet in, knowing that there's a trap, and then you just let the pet trigger all the traps. The pet dies, but you can just switch pets. Alright, well this is infuriating.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded. They've taken the bazaar from you.
Oh my gosh. The first game was definitely semi-better than this last game. Yeah, at least we were, over 100 points. top kills was 2. That's how badly that game was for us. Oh, I thought I had such a good build again. None of these are working. I think when it comes to the next season, I think I keep saying I'm going to work on the Discord server, and I think I'm not going to do PvP. I don't think I'm going to do Team Deathmatch. I don't think for videos. If I do, here and there, maybe of older builds that I've done for Conquest, but I think I'm going to make sure I do builds, work on the PvP, the Discord server, and maybe I might end up starting like a guild for you guys if you guys are interested in joining the guild. We can do missions and all that fun stuff, because I think that would be fun too, is creating a community out of the game but also in game too, as in like having a guild where people can help each other out with like missions and World v World and stuff like that. Because if you get a few of you for World v World, that would be good enough to do several of the things within the game. But for this build, it just doesn't seem. I thought this was going to work better. I think one huge thing, as weird as it seems, I think if I switched this out for the Dragon Maw, it would have worked a lot better. Because like I said, you can't escape this. So once this is there, these traps are going to do their maximum damage. 100%. And then you have your way to do your torch skills and stuff without them getting in. You get pulled in, but then you just get right back out. Especially depending on the class that you're playing. It's not that hard for you to get back out to where you were, like a Mesmer or a Necromancer. You got different ways to go retreat back to where you first started something. So I think that's one big thing was that. But the damage was good. Which sucked. I didn't get as many kills that last game. But the first game was a lot better. But yeah, it's frustrating because I want to make sure I make good builds for you guys, but also it's the fact is not every build in this game is good. There's a reason that the meta builds are good. It's probably because they've been done so many times. You gotta play them multiple times, and I could keep doing this, but I think 2 games is a good enough idea to figure out how a build is. I think you either have a good game. You can have like a great game, terrible game the first game. Then you have a second game that's the opposite or the same. It kind of confirms your suspicion long. It's kind of where you think it is, or it's kind of a hit or miss build, or it's just a good build. Like I think that's the best thing about 2 games, at least for these videos, is you guys get to see the full thing. You can see what works, doesn't work, but then you can also go, okay, well, based on the 2 games I had, this is how you can kind of rate the build. So I think that's one thing that helps. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.